Across my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's Mishi. It's been a hot minute and I'm not even gonna lie with you, this video was recorded a couple of months ago. I've been sitting on content for a bit, and that's partly because I've really been in my head all of 2024. I don't know why, but it's also because I've been super busy. I've been doing lots of different things in different areas of my life. As you guys might know, YouTube, digital creation is my main jam. I also do modeling and I also run a black netball club. So there's a lot of plates to juggle. On top of that, I have been traveling. So you may have seen I went to the Philippines earlier in March. Then I also went to see my family in the States, my dad's side of the family, for the first time in 11 years. Still processing that. I actually vlogged that, but I think that video is gonna come when I feel ready for it to come out. Yeah, so that happened. And I also went on a really amazing brand trip to Saint-Tropez with Garnier, which was stunning scenes the day after I came back from America. So your girl has been going, you know, through it in the best and worst ways. Also, I have cut my hair. I also vlogged this, but we're back, and this is a video that I've been sitting on for the longest time, and I just wanted to get it out, put it in the world, and just open a conversation about the natural hair experience, the black hair experience in the salon, because it is something I feel very passionately about. It's a conversation that comes up time and time again with my friends. There's still a lot of work to be done. The Selfridges, London, have just opened their first black hair salon. So I'm gonna go check it out for you guys. Let's go. Now, you might be wondering, what the heck is a Selfridges? Opened in 1908, is one of the oldest luxury department stores in London, Oxford Street. So with luxury in mind, when this invite hit my inbox, you know, I had to vet it out for natural hair babes. So I'm gonna run you through my luxury hair experience, but quick disclaimer before we get into this video, I'm gonna need you to commit to the journey, okay? Because it doesn't start well. It starts really bad, in fact, but it gets better. So let's just roll this story time. We're going straight into the deep end with the detangling process. The hairstylist was super friendly, ran me through what we were going to do for the day, but already looking at these clips, I can see the section of hair that she's working with was way too big. So by the time we actually got to the detangling brush, my hair was not detangled properly. So this is what we were dealing with. And I could hear that things weren't going well, but it's only when I saw what I was hearing that I had to say something.
Trying to make sure that he's having a good time. So I don't even... It's okay if you can just add a bit more water to the ends. Sorry. I weren't even checking. Yeah. Did you put chapstick on? Did you put sunscreen on? There's not many chapsticks that have SPF in it though. I think Carmex does, but then it's not very good. Yeah.
And I'm not even gonna lie with you guys, but it was this very clip that made me not even want to release this video, because I endured. I was patient, I was hopeful, but things weren't getting better, and you can see the build-up of my frustration in this video. And although I'm not trying to crap on anyone, I will honestly say I am tired of being a Barbie doll's head at the salon, at a shoot, on set, wherever it might be, just because you don't know how to work with my hair texture.
Is it okay if you can finger detangle just a bit first? Because
so I started off by fingering detangling.
Quick one-on-one lesson, how to traumatize a black woman at the hair salon. Step 1, dismiss her.
Obviously I'm going to try my best.
Yeah, I really take my time when I'm detangling. And
Step 2, confuse her by mentioning something irrelevant to the point being made.
You're not getting a lot of shit.
What?
For me, it's, when I hear ripping, I don't like it, so...
Step 3, proceed to disregard the request and in fact just not detangle the section at all.
Thank you.
I think the most painful part of going through this footage was realizing that it's only by chance that I have this recorded. You know, I captured this on a whim, but this is a very common experience for black women to go to black hair salons, to have a subpar experience, and then after much endurance, they finally pluck up enough courage to say something, but they're dismissed. Nothing happens of it, nothing's made of it, they go home. They start to question whether the thoughts or feelings were valid, whether they were making a fuss out of nothing. And then this is just the cycle of the hair trauma experience for black women. And it's the reason why women don't go and get their haircuts for 6-7 years sometimes. And I'm afraid to go to the salon because of the experience that they might have. So I just want our community to do better. I want our community to talk to each other about the black hair experience, create safe and honest spaces to do so. Because if we want change, we need to do something different. And if we're not even engaging in these conversations without feeling triggered, we're just never going to move forwards.
Just a tip for you, before you shampoo your hair, do a hot oil treatment, like a pre-poo.
Yeah.
That will help to
Loosen it.
And it's just frizz. Frizz is what makes your hair dry on the ends.
If I wasn't coming to this appointment today, I would have done like a hot oil treatment this morning and then like done my hair for the day.
Any time that you're going to get your hair done, even if it's like you're coming here, do a hot oil treatment the day before. You can just leave it on overnight and stuff and then just come in with it.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep my point on this clip real brief. The lady has a really good point with the hot oil treatment, but I'm a quote unquote paying customer. Yes, this is a PR gifted experience, but unless explicitly communicated, I'm not gonna arrive at the hair salon with partially prepped hair when I'm paying for an experience. I don't go to the doctor when I'm well. I don't go to the dentist when my teeth are good. Why am I coming to the hair salon with partially done hair? Anyway, I think my point of the matter is, if this is a luxury experience, I wouldn't expect to prep, to do part of the job myself before I arrive at the salon to pay to get my hair done. And I think transferring that responsibility to the customer, to the black woman in this case, kind of makes them feel like their hair is a burden. Because let's just say, when I'm going to the hair salon, I want to feel relaxed. I don't want to think about anything. I'm just a girl.
When was the last time you had a trim as well? Because you might just
A
have
while.
lots of split ends.
A while ago.
What is causing that? Split ends?
Yeah.
I was meant to have a cut like a month ago, but I accidentally missed my appointment. And before then, it's been like 5 months, so it's been off a hot minute. Usually I try to do like every 4 months, but
Texture's lovely though.
thank you. I feel like the black hair experience, everyone's had like horror stories. I think the most important thing is just learning how to communicate what you want in the salon. Growing up, like all of the people that used to do my hair were like aunties, so like I feel like I wouldn't be able to. Whereas now it's just like, if I want something done or if it's something I want done a certain way, then I'll just communicate it instead.
Yeah, it is a shame that so many people have had bad experiences in salons, and that's why a lot of people still don't go back to salons.
Yeah.
But,
with a lot of my clients, I'm having to tell them like, just trust me.
Wait, what? This comment for me, there's a lot I could say. I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet. This comment got me vexed.
It is sad though. It is traumatic.
Trauma, isn't it?
It's traumatic, but I think like when you go to a salon, you do have to put some element of faith in your hairstylist. Do you get what I mean?
What?
Yeah, I get a lot of clients like that.
Getting to know your hair yourself,
Yeah.
that is the key. We're always conformed. We've conformed like for ages to, what is seen acceptable. Now, we don't care what's acceptable. We
Yeah.
are enough, and we are acceptable how we come.
Amen to that.
Now let's talk about texturism.
I don't think afros suit me per se,
Really?
but I would wear, I don't even know if I'd wear a wig afro. I don't know.
Really?
I'm actually really thankful that she brought this point up and felt comfortable enough to do so. I feel like the topic of non-conforming and normalizing wearing natural hair out comes up time and time again. All I'm gonna say is there is so much power in the fruit of the tongue. The things that you say about yourself, about your hair, about your identity really has an impact on how you view yourself. And if your perception of self is that the hair that naturally grows out of your head top doesn't suit you, or that a hair texture completely different to your own is a better match for you, then I would really implore you to dig just a little bit deeper. Think about what effect having this mindset might have on your perception of self. Sometimes we just need to articulate ourselves a bit better. I feel like once we realize that the words that we speak to ourselves ultimately create our reality, we'll be more mindful of the words that we use. I say all of that. Meanwhile, my girl is just in the corner going ham with her tangle teaser. Anyway, back to our conversation.
I've just got some weird kind of look about myself.
That's why I force myself to wear my afro, because I used to wear like braids and stuff all the time, and then like when I would take them out, I'd not recognize myself. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I feel like I need to put something back in. So it's almost like forcing yourself to see yourself in your natural state.
Yeah. My hair's kind of like candy floss. It's not like it just blows. There's no, like my daughter, she's got like a mad amount of hair. If my hair was like hers, I probably would wear it like that. But I think me having it just doesn't work.
No. Some
people it just doesn't work on. It doesn't work on.
Elaborate. What do you mean by that?
It just doesn't work. It doesn't suit me. It doesn't work within my. Yeah, it just doesn't work for me. Like a blowout 2K rows, I would have that. I would have stuff that wouldn't just be a wig. I'd have K rows. That would suit me more.
But you wouldn't wear like. What about like kinky textured wigs and stuff? Things that resemble
if I found a good one, I'd wear one.
Okay.
Yeah, but I haven't come across. Although I do make some myself. I don't know.
I realize there's so many heavy topics in this video, but let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Next, we moved on to the scalp treatment, and I'm pretty sure I had something minty in it because it had a nice cooling effect on my scalp. This whole application was really well done. It was very relaxing, but naturally, I was still recovering from the traumatic detangling experience I had just had. But the steam bar products themselves are actually really good. I use the scalp serum and the shampoo at home, and it has gorgeous ingredients and provides a really sensory experience. Deep condition and steam later. She checked my scalp to make sure it was clean, and then we got started with the blow dry. Now overall, I'd give her techers for her blow dry routine. She went through with the tension method first, so stretching my hair out with the blow dryer and creating some tension. And then she went through with the paddle brush. My only irk again was that the sections were just too big. She was definitely struggling in some sections, which makes me think my hair was also being pulled out.
My job is done. Thank you. Sorry if you felt like I was tugging on your hair when I was combing it and things like that.
Past this point, we are doing higher vibrations only, and we are not revisiting the prior scenes. Take a moment to recuperate if you need to. But next up, we have Lauralyn, the lead hairstylist at the steam bar, and let's just say, she's great.
Hey guys, we're just trimming our hair today. Just got through deciding together when we're going to trim. It's always important to decide together. So as you can see there, your actual solid line is just above my fingers, but that's not where I'm going to cut.
Okay.
That's not where I'm going to see.
I mean, if you think that's what's best,
It's right about here.
okay.
Okay? Because that's the bit that's actually affecting you. That's the bit that's blown out. I get really traumatized when people say they want to cut because they feel they have to have it rather than they want it.
Sure.
Yeah. So I like to do it bit by bit because psychologically it can sometimes be a bit shocking, even though you may have thought you prepared yourself. Ultimately, when you see it, you might be like, these tabs are okay because of the way these things are formulated, these tabs are really slightly shorter. But in general, there's no point even starting.
Products that the source is from,
And I'm like, yeah, no, it's hard. It's like, it's really right. How often do you actually need to clean out your kettle? Have you ever got what your kettle looks like?
What's your opinion on oils and greases? Because I kind of want to go back.
There's different types of oils that one should use. Like, if you're going to go for something like the avocado oil, you've got your carrier oils,
Yeah.
you've got your thickening oils,
Yeah.
you've got your stimulator oils,
Yeah.
and then you've got your softening oils. So I usually
Softening oils.
soft
Like vitamin E.
Yeah, there's oils out there that will just naturally make your hair a lot softer and take a bit more moisture.
Whilst I was enjoying my time with Lauralyn, there are a few things that stuck out for me in particular. Number one, she gave me a thorough consultation. Before we started, I expressed my hair needs and goals, and she catered the appointment to my needs. For example, I've been experiencing breakage from all the braid styles that I was doing in the same parts, so she did my cornrows off center to give those parts a break. Like, Come on. Secondly, she had credentials. She knew her stuff. Like, I left the chair way smarter than when I first sat down. And 3, I explained the detangling situation to her and she wasn't dismissive. I felt seen, I felt heard, and it just reminded me that every hair experience could be like this. Like, we shouldn't take being gaslit in the salon.
So good. Look at my edges. This is mousse on my edges. What the heck? I'm telling you. And the back. There you go. Thank you so much. It feels so soft as well.
It feels a lot better than it did. If you got a home to moisturise it with, or if you got a home that you've got mixed in a bottle for me.
Carol's Daughter spray, the black vanilla spray.
The Dew. I actually have one of their scalp serum. I like that.
And I like its ghosty with slightly shapes your face rather than straight back.
No, it looks really cute.
So this was the final look. I was so happy, guys, and considering how traumatic the first half was, the fact that I left the hair salon happy tells you how much of a joy Lauralyn was to work with. I believe the steam bar has relocated to Manchester, but if you go, I would definitely book in with her. But that is all from me for this video, and I'm sure we're going to continue the conversation in the comments down below. But thank you so much if you made it this far. Don't forget to show me love on the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.